Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tram podcast. With me today is Sam,
Yo, yo!
Noah,
Howdy.
Adriana,
Yo!
Natalie,
Heyo!
Trey.
Ayo!
I am your host, Cam. Today we're going to be talking about some of our favorite TV shows, whether it be live action, cartoons, not anime because we've already done that. But before that, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our week and some pleasantries. How was everybody's week?
Fuck this week, It's been a rough week.
It's been a rough
No,
one.
this week's been great for me. I got a car.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Flex.
did flex
Honda
up?
gang.
Big
Got
I
the
got
Honda
flex!
She got
Plants.
Plants, yeah. But otherwise, fuck this week.
For all of us who had to do a lot of lawn work
Outside, hot manual labor
and
work.
having Memorial Day off.
Yeah, but it's Monday.
Ha ha ha! I would have rather worked.
I had to work
Honestly,
on
though.
Memorial Day, but I got paid time and a half.
Oh yeah,
Got
I
'em.
honestly would
I'd
have
have
just
taken
rather.
time and a half.
I
would
would
have
have
rather,
rather, yeah.
I
Oh,
won't do
One
that shit.
100%.
It's just the way it is.
Ain't
That's how
that
it
the
goes.
truth?
America.
The
Well, if they
rat.
were really
Habits-
cheap, they'd have you work and
capitalism.
not get paid time and a half.
Say again?
No, instead, they make us not work and we have to use our own time off to get paid.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
ironically, I was off, but like, if I had worked, I wouldn't have gotten shit.
I know, but we had to use our own
We
vacation time to make up for that time.
We didn't have any option.
Yeah.
Time and a half is kind of bullshit anyway. Like,
It
'cause
gets
it's
taken out in
yeah,
taxes.
Yeah.
You're basically you might
It's
as
a
well just
lie.
be getting.
That's why I don't
paid
ever
the
work
same.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's
like
fair.
I used to work holidays all the time, and I was like, every year I was like, why did I do this? Like I worked at a certain coffee company on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, and
That
I
was the
wanted
dumbest
to
thing
kill
you ever
myself.
did.
I had
I was
to,
like,
yeah.
this is fucking terrible. Why did I decide to do this?
I remember that. I
You got a
remember the
different
house.
colored apron though.
I don't
No.
think
No,
I don't
you
think
didn't.
I got a different colored apron. I
I
think
saw
I
that
just had the
Everybody has
regular
to wear it
color.
on Christmas.
Nah,
Really? No, I just wore my green
A
one.
red one? No, I have a video of you in a red one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you did get a red one. That's
No,
right, because
shit.
what's her face got
Yeah, I
one
did.
too,
Mm.
and what's his face?
You got all them special aprons.
I like
yeah,
my
you're
I
right.
like my red apron. I have mine on my door.
I remember when
Just
we were
waiting
living in
for
the.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Waiting for
I remember when we were
Christ,
living in
or-
the Alderney house and you did that. I was like, this is dumb.
Merry Christmas.
Working on
I wore
Christmas
my
Eve
hat.
and
I
day.
wore a Santa hat on
Nice.
Christmas.
I wore reindeer antlers.
Nice.
It was
I wore
very fun.
nothing. We're closed on Christmas.
I love working on holidays though because I like when it's at its busiest
Uh-huh.
because it a bunch of stuff is happening and I have great coworkers. So the whole time that we're working and it's super busy, we're shouting back and forth and talking to each other. It's just great. So it's super fun for me. I like being busy.
I don't think we work on Christmas. I'm pretty sure we're closed.
Hell no, we don't work on Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
If you don't work on Memorial Day, you're totally off.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
Can you
Jesus'
imagine?
day.
Jesus.
Jesus' day.
That's when he was born.
Yeah, I can't imagine missing Jesus' birthday.
Good, good.
Anyway.
Back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the conversation off with Supernatural.
I didn't even think about Supernatural. I've watched
Yeah.
all of Supernatural.
I wasn't
Oh,
a
you've
bit-
seen all of it? All of it?
Wasn't a
I've
big
seen all of
fan.
it.
Shit.
I haven't seen,
A
I
lot
haven't
of
seen the
people aren't a
last
fan of it.
season. I know how the last season ends, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody dies.
Mm-hmm.
Except
Uh,
for Sam.
It's because I'm
I
a
think
good
Sam
guy.
dies at the very end.
It's because I'm a good guy.
I just know Dean dies because my mom was heartbroken.
Yeah, I believe that.
She had to tell me.
Yeah, I love the lore aspect. Like anytime they would go and like do research on shit, I was always like, oh, like I kind of want to
Yeah,
look up some shit on my own and
kind of made
like,
me wish demons were real, you know?
dude, on
Just
like
to be a Winchester.
oh, to be a Winchester.
to be a Winchester. Have your mom burn alive on the
And
ceiling.
On the
your
ceiling.
dad
And then she
taken
comes
over
back
by a demon.
From another universe or something, right?
Something like
I
that.
honestly
Future
don't.
or
I
some
honestly don't remember. I
Honestly.
think like
She came back.
I think it had to do like something to do with the pillar of fire that was in the house. It got
Pillar
started in the
of
house.
fire.
that started the house fire. I have no fucking. I haven't seen past when like Chuck and
When Chuck becomes like God or something.
Chuck is God.
Oh,
But
Chuck
like,
is God.
Yes, he is.
it's so weird.
What's your favorite season? Mine's the Leviathans, dude.
Ooh, that was fun.
That's a
That
good
was a
season.
fun.
Oh,
That was a
man.
good one.
The Leviathan season is a really good
I
season.
like the season right before the Leviathans when we're just getting to know Cass
Yeah.
and like the demons were just getting under control. Like
Yeah.
they finally were like cornering them and being like,
Is that when we
like
first
being
saw
able to-
Crowley?
I think so.
Crowley is. I think he
Crowley,
took
you said we
Crowley.
saw Crowley in the Leviathan season for the first
No,
time?
the
No,
one
the
before
season
that.
before it.
Okay, I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, no, it was
that
before that.
he was.
I also like
Not
the
in it
season
that long.
where Sam starts to get into the demon blood or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
And becomes a
crazy.
douchebag.
Yeah,
but
when
like,
he was
it's nice.
addicted.
It's normally he's, a baby bitch.
Yeah.
So it was nice to
That's
see
why
him
Sam
kind
is
of be an
awesome. I
asshole.
love Sam. Personally,
Sam's
that's
Sam,
great.
it's a good name.
Personally,
It's a good name. They chose a
character
really
written
good
to
name for it.
perfection.
That was just good.
That's my first one.
Yeah.
I also have The Flash.
Mm.
Boo.
Fuck
Hey,
you
don't
guys.
put booze on
Shut
Barry
up.
Allen like
That
that.
show- was great.
Boo.
A
The
lot of
Flash
people like that show.
sucks.
I will give it though, the latest current seasons, bro,
Yeah, the last
fucking
couple seasons,
suck,
the
dude.
last
I
couple
can't.
seasons.
The
It's-
Flash sucks in general as a superhero.
I can't say anything. I liked the Green Arrow show.
I love
The
the Green
Green
Arrow.
Hey, the Green Arrow is cool though.
They
I
were
think the
it was
only
the
reason-
same universe.
The Flash
The only reason I
sucks.
don't like the Flash is because of what they're doing with the movies and the guy that plays him.
Oh yeah, but
As
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
But
can't
the
believe he's
Flash
still
has
playing
Yeah, I
seasons that
can't
were out
believe that
first.
movie's still coming out.
I don't think anything else
What
is
did you
coming
say?
out though.
I
From
don't
now.
know.
Probably not.
For Ezra Miller.
What did you say?
I said, but the Flash show was like
Yeah, it
out
doesn't
before
have
that.
him.
Yes, for a long time before that.
It doesn't have him as a character either. Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller is in one episode of the TV show.
Yeah, well,
For like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
for like literally I think 45 seconds. Like
he's like,
he
"Hi."
just showed like it was
He's
like
like, it was one of those Spider-Man things where they're like, huh, like,
yeah, like
yeah, they point at each other, and then they walk
and
away.
you or me and you.
And we're the same guy.
We're the same person.
All I want to know.
He's like, I'm
Is
Barry
where's
Allen. He's like,
the
I'm Barry
caveman?
Allen. Like, shut up.
It's like
I found my number one. Good.
I really like that show because like I've like ever since I was little I've always wanted 2 superpowers: super speed and like I want to be fucking Spider-Man. Like
Dude,
I want to
super
swing
speed-
around the
super
See,
speed
I
is
can-
your favorite superpower? Super speed.
Yeah. What do you mean?
His favorite DC character is the Flash.
But do you,
My love.
but do you guys not think Quicksilver's cool?
No, don't get me wrong. Quicksilver is cool.
Well,
The
I think-
Flash superhero specifically sucks.
So I guess
Monkey
what you're
balls.
saying
Well,
is you don't
why?
like
He's the
DC.
nice-
The Speed Force is stupid.
Why?
His
Why?
power, it's just stupid, bro. In comparison to all the other characters DC has made, bro, it is dog shit.
I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
I
His
feel like
story,
Green
his
Arrow
backstory,
and
like
Flash
the only cool one
are
is the
best
Mexican
DC
Flash.
characters, like,
Yeah.
That's the only cool Flash, in my opinion, is I think he's Puerto Rican. But the Hispanic Flash, bro. That was the only one that I felt had a good story. It was good writing. Like,
I think
they
my
fleshed
beef-
everything out really well. Flash comics just suck.
my
It's
beef is
crazy to
also,
hear a
like-
wrong opinion in it. Like that's so wild.
Wow,
I'm
it's
just
crazy.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
It sucks that your favorite superhero is like the least talented one in the entire Justice League.
Yeah, my
It's
beef is that
He is the
Superman
nicest.
has that
That's
power.
Correct.
Bat-
Like, you can't make a character that can do literally everything, because then it's like, well, everybody else is kind of just his bitch.
well,
Talking
not
about
really.
Superman specifically.
Batman is nobody's bitch. Batman could kill the entire Justice League.
Batman
That's why
is my favorite superhero.
Batman is my favorite DC superhero because no powers, all brain, still wipes the floor with the entire Justice League
I think
squad.
Batman's fucking
Even his
stupid,
butler
man. I
beat
don't like.
up
I
Superman.
don't like that he's like. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill anybody, and even though the Joker is killing like everybody I care
Hundreds
about,
of thousands.
kills
all
them.
the Robins, and who cares?
Yeah, he did kill him in the
I'll
end.
just let Joker live because
No,
I
he
love
kills him. There's different timelines. The reason he didn't kill the Joker for the longest time was because he genuinely felt bad for the Joker and like wanted to get him like help, like he did
Grow
for
up. Grow the
Two-Face.
fuck up, bro. That's
He
so
helped
stupid.
Two-Face become One-Face again.
That's the dumbest narrative I've ever heard.
Nah,
This
y'all
man
are
is
just
psychotic
mad
and has
because
murdered people, and he's like
Batman
"But
solos
he
his
just
own
has
verse."
Depression. Like, shut the fuck up. He just needs
that
therapy.
that
Needs to be put down.
He needs to be put down.
Needs to be put the fuck down.
So
all right, Todd,
I'm
all the Drakes in here. All right.
Hey man, what can I say? If you're
So-
right, if you're right, you're right.
What is his? I think it's Todd Drake. Is the
Yeah.
Batman or the
Red
Robin,
Mask?
Robin,
yeah.
yeah.
Red Hood.
Red,
Red
Hood.
Hood.
That's what it is.
The Robin that
Almost
died-
kills the
the
Joker.
Robin that
He just shoots
almost
people.
died.
That's his whole gimmick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
shoots people. He kills.
I don't really
Speaking
know
of-
enough about all the superheroes. I just watch those cool shows.
Well,
But-
alright, well,
I'm not here to
perfect
start no
fucking
beef.
segue. Is
Yes.
My last one's Teen Titans.
Teen
See,
Titans.
Teen Titans is
Yes.
good, bro.
Goated.
So good.
Not Teen Titans Go. Hold on.
Hold on. No, we don't like no
Specify.
Teen Titans Go. BS.
Teen
I like
Titans
how they
is-
paid more attention to the Beast Boy and Raven relationship aspect in Go.
I don't.
But
It was just like a cash grab. Like they just knew. This
But
is
that's
the one
canonical.
Thing everybody wants to see. Well, so we'll just overdo the fuck out of this.
But it's canonical. That's
I
what
did like
happens.
Tara,
I did like Tara,
Tara.
but I do
No.
like Raven
Okay, I
better
was
for
like,
Beast Boy.
No.
I was like, what do you mean?
Old Tara.
because
OG Tara.
She's a chick that moved the boulders, right?
Mhm.
and OG
She has
Beast
so
Boy
much
actually has
That
a lot
shit-
of mental health problems.
He
too.
does.
That's
Well,
why
his
Raven
mom-
is such a good fit.
His
for him.
mom died.
Yeah,
They talk a
everybody
lot
he
about
loved
that in-
pretty much died
They
in
talk-
front of him.
They talk a lot about that in Young Justice.
Yeah, that's
Yes, they
that's
do.
the clips I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Is Young Justice where they're
Well,
like
he goes
talking
through
to
some
him and he's like,
problems.
He's got
"I could have been
some-
better. I should have been better. It's all my fault."
Yeah.
He's going through.
Yeah.
And the only reason he's that way in Young Justice is because he got Martian blood. He got Martian blood transfusion, and then he turned green.
From
Yep.
From
The Manhunter.
not
From Jean-Luc?
no,
Not from Jean-Luc?
the girl, his niece,
Oh yeah,
Ah, yes. I always forget about her.
Megan.
fair Megan. Yeah.
I don't know. I only remember
Megan.
Jean-Luc's name because he's the Martian Man.
Yeah, I only remember Megan because she always does this thing where she's like Megan whenever she thinks of something.
Megan!
And
I can see that.
yeah, she did it a lot when she was not Martian,
Yeah.
like season 1.
Yeah, fair.
But also another good show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good show.
Young Justice. They were talking about bringing that show back.
God, I'd kill.
I
for
hope
that.
so.
That's
why I
heard
like
that,
DC too.
I heard that shit like a
Years
year
ago.
I heard that shit like recently, but still like a year ago.
That's still long enough to be like, well,
Like
Yeah,
oh,
DC
they-
definitely has better shows, but dog water movies, while Marvel has dog
Well,
water
hold on
shows
now.
and
I
better
can't-
movies.
They have dog water shows, except for Loki. Loki's good.
It's
I
like-
can't.
I've
No, I wasn't
I've
gonna
still-
argue for Marvel shows. I was gonna argue for DC's movies. Some of their movies are really good. The ones that
Wonder
Zack
Woman.
The-
Snyder does not touch.
Snyder.
The
The
Batman
one that
movies.
he doesn't touch are really good. The animated movies, all super
They are.
super
Yeah,
good.
All
of
the animated
animated-
Like
DC
animated
movies.
DC fucking hit.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
They-
All the
they
ones that
hit.
Zack
The
Snyder
TMNT
doesn't touch.
The
I didn't
TMNT
mind the Justice
Batman
League movie.
movie.
Bro,
Yeah.
what do you mean? They made an extended, like,
Yeah, no, it
uncolored,
was
like,
a
6-hour
long
cut.
It was a
No,
long
it was
ass
not
movie.
worth it, bro.
No, I didn't see that one.
I
saw
know.
the normal 2-hour one.
Even the normal 2-hour one wasn't worth the 2 hours. It was 2 hours
I
of my life
started
I'd
watching-
never get
I
back in
started watching the unedited one.
the Zack Snyder cut.
Yeah, and then I got like maybe 2 hours through, and I was like, I can't keep going.
I can't do this
I
to
can't
myself.
do this. It's so.
It's like watching.
long for
It's
no
like watching a
reason.
third of all of the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd
that's a
rather
long
watch
time.
Endgame 5 times than watch.
That's going
I've
through
seen
2
Endgame
Marvel
like 5
movies.
times.
Done it.
It's
It's awesome. It's
Cam took me to
fantastic.
the movies to see Endgame like 3 times.
I went to see it in theaters 3 times.
We went
yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
That's not even
Together.
the That's not even the Marvel movie I've gone and seen in theaters the most. Like,
What was?
Ant-Man.
the
Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man. The
Which one?
Andrew Garfield one.
Oh yeah, I love
Is that
Andrew
your favorite
Garfield.
Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield?
Yeah. No. I think it's still.
Mine's Tobey Maguire.
Toby!
Toby's
Let's
good.
go, my
Tobey
Toby
Maguire.
fans out
I
here.
think.
No, I thought you said it was Toby.
If mine's not Toby,
I can't remember.
it's
I
Tom,
really
honestly.
do. I do like Andrew Garfield.
If
because
it's
he's
not-
more-
Holland is
more
perfect.
quippy.
Mine's Tom Holland, bro.
Yeah, if it's
Tom's
not
a good
Toby, it's
Spider-Man.
Tom.
They're
Tobey
all
Maguire's just
good,
the
and I
OG.
feel bad for Andrew Garfield
Yeah,
for all
no,
the stuff he's
he's still
Yeah.
right there.
He's
you know?
good. I mean, he's a
not
Spider-Man.
Like, it's not like I pick another. I just
And,
mean
like,
they're all
people-
so good.
Like people love him now. Like when people saw him in that Spider-Man movie, like people freaked the fuck
I was happy to see him.
out. Dude, me too. I was like, this is fucking.
I
And
wish they did
to hear
more
what
with all of them
happened after
together.
his story.
Dude, I want a movie after Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Like, because he said that
Amazing
he
Spider-Man
stopped pulling
3.
his punches and shit. Like, I want to see a dark Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, where he just kills people.
Where he's like just.
Where he's in a black tux and he's dancing outside.
completely-
Yeah.
Going down the stairs.
There's no symbiote or anything. He's just in a black tux and he just beats the shit out of people
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
randomly.
Is that your shows?
That is my list.
Who's next?
I can go next.
Okay, if you want to go next, you can.
I think my number one favorite show that I could go back and watch at literally any point is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Excellent.
Excellent
That's
show.
such a good
It really is.
show.
Fire Nation!
Fire!
Fire!
Fire.
Fiber!
Worry!
I love it so much for it's just got so many dynamic parts to it. I mean, there's not a single point of the show that I'm like, oh, I wish it would get on with it. Like, it's just so good beginning to end. And I can't wait for, I saw that they're going to be making the show.
Uh-huh.
Of
Uh-huh.
them as
I
adults.
saw a video of all of them at like going to like a meeting before they start like getting ready to record.
And aren't they
They're
making,
making
the,
the movies.
Yeah, they are.
yeah.
They're making movies.
They're making
I think they're making
making
the ones about
Avatar
the books.
Kyoshi. I can't wait to
They're
see
doing
that
the grown-up
Yeah,
Team Avatar
I'm
one
so
too.
excited.
That one's gonna be good.
I'm
I'm so
so
excited.
excited
Me
to
too.
see adult Aang.
Dude, I
Yeah.
want to see adult
Kicking
Aang beat the
ass,
shit
dude.
out of people,
Beating
dude.
the fuck out of people.
Zuko.
Yes.
With his long hair, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a little fire
I love
A
Zuko.
little
Fire
fire.
Lord
I forgot that
Zuko!
shit.
I can't wait to see Sokka, too. I saw that they,
No one talks about Toph.
like, redid his
Sokka?
character design so that he looks
Korra.
better. Like, you know how in The
Yeah.
Legend of Korra... No, Sokka. You know how in The
Yeah.
Legend... Did you watch The Legend of Korra?
Yes.
No.
You know how in it, when it shows, like, pictures or, like, that little snippet of where Aang was an adult and Sokka was there, and he kind of looked, I don't know, he looked weird to
He
me.
looked
But a lot
busted,
of people
dude.
complained about it, and so now he looks a lot more like Sokka did
Yeah.
instead of,
Like,
like,
just
this
aged
weird
up.
looking guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He was like a
Sokka
lawyer
wannabe.
or something.
Sokka wannabe, dude. Yeah, I can't
Uncle,
wait for it.
Uncle Iroh.
Uncle Iroh! Isn't he dead, though?
Yeah, wouldn't he be dead?
He
He
probably.
was dead in The Legend of Korra. He was in the...
Well,
Spirit
so
world.
was.
He went
so was-
there. I don't think he actually died. In
Yeah, he
the
just
actual
I
crossed
think
world.
he
over.
just transcended.
Yeah, because he was so at one with the spirits. He was like, you know what? Fuck the
He's
mortal
like, you know
plane.
what?
He was like, all this flesh
What's
and
up,
blood
guys?
just ate
Piece
for me.
of-
I've taught what I needed to be taught.
Tea party up in the spirit realm.
My nephew is the Fire Lord. I'm out.
I'm
See?
out of here.
Gone, peace.
Iroh is
Goated.
is canonically
Let's go.
woke.
Yeah.
Canonically woke.
As fuck. He's woke as fuck,
Yeah, he
dude.
is.
I think my second show is gonna be Adventure Time.
Yes! Dude,
Definitely
I
up
love
there.
It's
Adventure
definitely up
Time.
there.
Yeah, it's up there for me too.
Because it's not just, I think the first season is just like for whoever. It's mainly just like kids. There's not really a
Mhm.
story. It's just
And then the
Finn
second
and
season
Jake the
starts
dog,
it.
and they're doing whatever.
And
And
have
then
an
the
adventure.
story
Finn the human.
starts.
Yeah, and you're like, huh?
I'm like,
and then it
story's
gets
crazy.
thicker and thicker, and you're like, what?
I
Yeah.
remember
Dude,
the first time she showed me like Adventure Time, like after the first season, because I saw the first season and was like, I'm
Eh.
good. And
I
then
kept
we
with it.
and then we got together and we got to season 2, and I was like,
Wait.
Dude,
wait,
for real.
I can't get enough. And now I'm like stalking HBO for the next time that they upload like the after
new episodes of
the
that
new
show, yeah.
the new episodes of their other show of them aged up.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get enough, dude. Like injected into my veins over and
It's
over again.
really
I
good.
can't get
It's
enough. Shelby Pendleton is an amazing writer and birthday fucking beautiful brain baby called Adventure
very
Time.
good.
Yep.
And I love it. I love it.
It's a great show.
I
Great
think
show.
once it gets to the point of, I remember watching as like a teenager. I remember watching the episode where the Lich King really started to come into play
Oh, yeah.
and killed
Bobby.
and killed Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was like.
He didn't kill Bubblegum. He
Yeah,
killed...
she broke apart and then they had to put her back together. And then
Oh
she was a
yeah,
kid.
that's right.
Yeah, she was
Oh,
16
yeah.
for like.
Two-part episode.
She
It
was
a
16 for like 3 or like half a season or something.
Yeah.
And Finn was like, "Why can't you stay like this? Be with me."
Be with me. I
And she
love
was
you.
like,
I had to
but
leave
I-
the Candy Kingdom.
She was like, mentally, bro, I'm literally like 2 million. I have to get back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing these like they give me like true crime vibes, but they're like deep dives into the lore of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Oh
And they're
shit.
fucking
Amazing.
awesome.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
love them. They've got one on Peppermint Butler.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On
and how-
Princess Bubblegum, Bobby the Adventurer,
Yeah.
Ice
Or what's
King.
his name? Billy.
Billy.
It was
It
Billy.
Billy.
It was definitely Billy.
Yeah, I'm
It
like,
was
who the fuck
definitely.
is
It was
Bob?
definitely Billy.
I was like, it's something with a Y at the end.
And it starts with a B.
Okay, but
Because there's that shitty
Simon's
song.
story, bro.
Simon's
Oh my
story.
God.
Oh my
Simon's
God.
story,
And
bro. And
Marcy's-
then their story together.
Oh,
Stop.
heart-
And then
Stop.
Marcy like being so
And Marcy
sweet to
lady.
Ice King and nobody understanding
know,
it
and
until
everyone's like,
that
why do you
happens.
fuck with him,
And he
bro?
doesn't remember.
He still
Yeah.
does. Yeah, still
but
doesn't.
she's
know.
like
Until
I
the
just
end
do
of
it
the
for
show.
love.
He was asking her that episode why she was being nice to him. And
Yeah.
she was just exasperated because like
my friend.
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
you raised
You were
me
like my
kind of.
father.
You were my father for so
Yeah.
long. Father, help!
Father,
My fucking father
why don't you
was-
remember me?
The guy ran away from my piece of shit father. He was over here eating my fucking fries, bro.
Yeah.
I
And
did,
so-
and then you
Eating
raised
my
me.
fries and
then
sucking
you
my
fucking
friend's
raised
souls
me.
out.
Dude,
Yep.
that last episode of
Oh
the
my
show
God.
is
Crazy.
so heartbreaking. When
I-
Ice King is Simon
Yeah.
and
They're inside Golb,
dude,
and Betty
it's
becomes
crazy.
Golb,
Yep.
Yeah,
and then spits them out, and Fern fucking
and
dies.
they're going to war. Oh my God, Fern dying. I cried.
Yeah,
He was
that's
like,
sad.
I just want to see the treehouse one more time.
And
And he was
takes
like,
this
all
thing
right.
over there that's shaped like a little sword,
Yep.
Yeah.
And it becomes the new
and it
treehouse.
becomes the gigantic treehouse all the way
Yeah.
up to the top.
Bro, Prismo.
Prismo.
Prismo
Prismo's
coming back.
pickles.
Dude,
Christmas
Gunther?
pickles.
Gunther?
Like,
Fuck
He-
Gunter,
he-
bro.
like a-
fucking-
What was he? What was his name? Orgalord.
Fucking Orgalorg? Like, who?
Trying to
what
eat
the
that
fuck?
comet?
He's like, I'm gonna eat the comet and get knowledge. Like, what the fuck is he
Okay, but
doing?
we were rewatching the earlier episodes, right?
Yeah.
And when Marceline's dad came and was like, "You're the most evilest thing I've ever seen," he fucking knew, bro.
Yeah.
like,
He
he's
knew.
Like,
They were
he's
already
like,
putting
you're
little
so
seeds
fucking
there.
evil. Like,
Yeah.
that's
He was like, you're
crazy.
eviler than
I-
me, and
It
that's
makes me
bad.
wonder if they were like,
More.
if back then they
Gunter
were
was
just like,
the
he'll
truth.
say that the penguin's the most evil thing that he's ever seen, and it'll be funny. But now,
But yeah,
when
then they
he's
started.
doing
Later.
stuff
It's like
that,
some
yeah,
Attack on
like,
Titan shit.
Oh
like-
God, that's what I'm
2
saying.
seasons later, I'm gonna eat this comet and
He's
get
like,
this
okay.
knowledge.
Gunther is
I'm gonna
Aaron,
eat this
dude,
comet.
in the
Yep.
He
Gunther
bites
is-
himself on his flipper to become
And then
Orgalord.
all the
Stop.
stuff with the Magic Man guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Magic
Mars,
Man,
and his brother
Yep.
was like,
Golb.
And then
Glob.
Abraham
Glob,
Lincoln,
Glob.
and
Glob.
then Abraham Lincoln's the fucking president
Yes.
of Mars.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is
And
that?
he's immortal.
Mm-hmm.
And when he saves Jake, when he gives up his life
Gives up
for
his
Jake.
immortality to save.
dude,
Jake.
I think my favoriteest episodes of the whole show is when they had those like 7 episodes where Marceline was, she wanted to not be a vampire anymore and they took it out of her.
Yeah.
And then it broke and all the vampires came back.
Yeah, and
Dude,
then we
those
got to
were
see
so
how
good.
she really became Marceline the
Yeah.
vampire.
I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think
What?
I have either.
There's so
What?
I've
so
never
good.
Okay, see, the
fully.
thing is,
It's way-
I
it's
don't.
almost
I guess
towards
I
the
haven't fully seen it.
So
then.
honestly, I've never fully seen Adventure Time either. Like I
Have you
keep,
seen the last episode?
we keep watching it, and then we'll restart and just keep watching.
And then
Because when
restart.
y'all were watching some episodes, I'm like, shit, I've never seen this before. But
Yeah,
I've seen the last one.
We watched it like a real show, like for about a month.
We
like
watched it back to back probably like 7 times.
yeah, after that, like stopped when she would be like, all right, I'm sleepy. I would stop it and like get on the game or
Yeah,
watch
I
something
want to
else.
like
we,
actually go through it.
yeah, it's
It's
so
just
good.
such a like comfort background, like
We
put
should
on
do
when
that
you're going
after.
to sleep or
Yeah.
whatever.
We should
like
do that after this. That'd
We
be
definitely
cool.
have to watch the last episode or start the vampire one
Yeah.
because it's
yeah,
so
because
good.
I just had saw his mom.
Yeah.
I had never seen those episodes before when he was going to go see his mom.
Who?
Finn's mom.
Oh my god.
Going to the
Yeah, dude,
island?
she saw her for the first
Yes,
fucking time like 2 weeks ago.
that episode.
Had never seen.
It was like a
his mom.
sub series. Like it really.
Yeah,
they changed
it was like-
the
Yeah,
like.
they changed the
they-
intro.
oh,
with
yeah,
the
intro.
other shit.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Sick.
What is
that
this?
intro and the one where like everything's getting fucked up.
Yeah, getting destroyed and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
not or like where bubblegum's like this tower or whatever.
Yeah,
It's,
when
like,
the
spread.
elementals.
Oh,
yes,
yes,
that
I remember
shit.
that.
I love that
And
shit.
Lovely
I
Space
love that
Princess
intro.
like saved them.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
like the
She's the- she
anti-elemental or
stops-
something.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that was a
And she like
crazy- that was
resets
its own
everything,
season.
including
That was
Cousin
its whole
Cheekley.
season.
And then how
Uncle
fucking
Gumball
the kid,
comes?
No, the kid feels it or whatever, and then grows the lich that became the baby.
Oh my
Yes.
god,
And then
yeah.
he grew the other horn.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like,
That
that's
was
gonna be
crazy.
a
Seeing
fucking
the
problem
Lich's
later.
skeleton and he's going after Finn and then he touched that goo that
Mhm.
saved
Yeah.
his dad.
Yeah.
Okay,
from
but
Yeah.
what
prison planet.
happened with his dad? So when it was doing the backstory, his dad was just trying to get away from the people that was coming after him when he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that's not necessarily a bad guy, but you know what I mean.
He would help
And-
people escape from Founder's Island.
But he was a con artist. He
Yeah.
wasn't actually
he
trying to
wasn't
help
He
actually
him.
would-
a nice guy.
Yeah, he would turn them in, of course.
Well,
but
it's because at nature,
For a
even
reward.
But
in the
he,
past,
homie was like just trying to get away and then lost his baby. But then when Finn finds him, he's like, all right, cool.
And it just doesn't. Give a fuck.
he hit his
It's
head.
more-
He hit his head and doesn't like remember or something.
No,
I
because
think
he
it's-
like when he got him out of the prison, he's like, oh yeah.
My
I think
son-
it's more he hasn't been with Finn for so long, and he had just kind of gotten to meet him really when he was a baby, and then
Oh yeah,
he
then
went
they-
away,
Yeah.
and he couldn't go back to the island. His dad couldn't. So,
That's fair. He was.
and
in
before
space
he
prison.
met Finn's mom, he was always a con artist and didn't really care about anything until his mom. And so I think it's more of he knows he can't go back, and he doesn't really know Finn, and
He
he's
doesn't-
always been a douchebag.
And he doesn't want to take care of a kid.
What a
He's-
piece of
I don't
shit.
think Finn was asking to be taken care of. Like, homie's had it his whole life. Like, he just wanted to
He's
know
good,
his
yeah,
dad.
just wanted to
He
be
had
that.
Joshua and Margaret.
Yeah.
God rest their souls,
Mhm.
dude.
Yeah.
Joshua
God
and Margaret
rest
are
their
the
souls.
MVPs. Shout out to my boy Jerome too,
Dude,
bro.
Joshua
story-
is that dude for
This
real.
Yeah.
story with how Jake isn't even a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't a
he's-
dog.
yeah,
he's
He's
an
an
like some
alien.
alien.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
he just was like,
you
Came
were-
out of his
Bro,
Wow.
I hated when he was blue. And it wasn't even
She
the
was
way he
like,
was shaped.
"Who the fuck
And
is
then
this?"
Jake, literally was like, bro, they need to change him back to the other color. I can get with how he looks, but not the color. And homie was
Why
like,
is he blue?
why is he blue? Like, Jake was like, he probably doesn't like that I'm blue. And I was like, see? Just go back.
Dude.
yeah, I
Yeah,
loved
but
that
he a
even though
different
he was
color,
the
bro.
alien, he just returned back to Jake the dog.
But I liked
Yeah.
that part because then once he went to see Jerome to figure out how to, wasn't he? It was in his dream or something.
He needed
Yeah.
to, like,
Yeah.
just accept himself.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he gave that whole speech about how your soul stays the same
Yeah.
shape and you might change, but you know who you are. And then he went back to himself.
Yeah.
I was like, that's my boy.
Dude, it fucking hits so hard. Like, and when Jerome's talking about like how he got into abstract art,
Mhm.
how like doing the same thing over and over and over again.
No,
they
it's
just,
landscapes, bro.
Like, yeah, he kept doing the landscapes, and he was like, it all just started to look. It all just kind of fell apart. So that's how I started drawing. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
like you
dude.
can pivot like that.
I love Jerome. I love the whole
Jerome's
story
that
so much.
guy.
He's the good.
He
Okay.
is.
And
I think
Joshua.
my third one, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't really watch shows. Those are my two favorites. What am I gonna say? Bridgerton? I finished it, but I'm not gonna say it's my favorite just because I finished it.
Well, just say some shows that you think are cool.
Are good.
Bridgerton. I
Sorrows
think it's cool.
and prayers.
Sorrows, prayers.
Prayers.
Futurama's really good.
Hey!
I
Futurama is good.
Futurama's more of a show though that I've watched while I'm falling asleep. I've never
Yeah.
really paid attention to.
Not
It's got a good
this
story.
guy.
It's got a
Story.
good story.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I
really
have
like
watched
Futurama stories.
Futurama front to back. I'm gonna say a ridiculous number, and I guarantee you, if I ask my mother, she will back me probably 200 times. And that's not a joke. Paid attention to every single episode. There's something wrong with me. I think I have the tism. I've done that with all the adult animation shows.
When you
My-
get a hyperfixation.
My
Shout out to
foreman,
Family Guy.
my foreman
Coming up
actually
next.
talks about Futurama a lot.
Really?
Yeah, he references it constantly.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I do like it enough that I know that in the future, when I get a dog, I want to name it Seymour.
See more asses.
Seymour.
They're bringing it back, actually.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
I saw that
They're
telling
rebooting
the
it.
show.
Yeah, they're telling
Bringing
the
it
story.
back.
I like how I really liked how they ended it.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
how
it
the
did end
very
good.
last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where it
they,
loops
they,
back.
They just
It
start
loops
over.
back,
yeah.
I
The
think I
professor
thought that was
steps back in
cool
and
as
he's
fuck.
like, "Do you want to run it back again?"
TikTok's
And
like
they're
the loop.
The
The
loop.
loop.
The loop.
Because I mean, they have ended before, and they made an episode where it was the end.
The end.
And then they got a reboot.
They died.
So they just
Yeah,
keep
they
going
all
and
died in like a ship accident, and then it's called Rebirth is the next episode, and the professor has survived from some wacky gizmo he made just for himself because
Good
he's a
news.
selfish asshole.
But then he brings everybody back.
Yeah, but then he's got like this pot of stem cells and just brings everybody back
I know.
On some cell shit, like
I mean,
on
it's
some
believable.
Dr. Giro
Yeah.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
believable the universe they have. I mean, he's just got it.
Matt
He has so many
Groening is a
things.
fucking time traveler, dude. He is.
They
I
have a
swear
time
to
machine.
God.
They do.
they
They
could have
did
just
have
gone
a
back.
time
in
Matt
time.
Groening and Trey
Pop in.
Parker have time machines, bro. Like,
Dude, that
I
was a
swear
good
to
episode
God.
too. The time machine episode.
Yeah.
I actually do really like the Family Guy time machine.
Oh my
episode,
God.
too.
Don't
That's
even
such
get
a
me
good one.
started on Family Guy. The Brian and Stewie
The Brian and
episodes
Stewie ones are my favorite
are
ones.
masterpieces. I love every single piece of adult animation Seth MacFarlane has graced this planet with.
Seth MacFarlane is really like.
You can name any show
talented.
he's made, I've seen it. Even his live action stuff, seen it. Orville,
What did
seen
he-
it. Thousand Ways to Die in the Wild West,
Yeah.
seen it.
Did he make a space show?
That's
The
the Orville.
Orville.
He loves
He's the captain
Star
of the
Trek, so that's why he
Star
made.
Trek.
Star
Star
Trek.
Trek. Is
Oh,
it
sorry,
Trek.
Star
TRAC?
Trek.
Okay, I was
It's an
like,
E.
TRACK?
Whatever.
We're
Sorry, all you
We're
Trekkians
tracking
out
the
there.
stars.
He loves Star
Stars.
Trek, so he made the Orville, and
That's
it's a
right.
spoof
It is,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
time I see it, I'm like, this looks like it should be Star Trek.
Well, I guess
Uh-huh.
since you're already talking about Family Guy, we can segue into your favorite shows.
My favorite show.
Trey's turn.
It's
Yeah.
my turn now. My number one spot
Can't be an anime.
is not an anime. It's not definitely. It's Family Guy. I'm not gonna cap.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You want me to lie? Because I'm not gonna fucking do it, dude.
It's not the worst
I knew
show
it was
that
gonna
could
be
be your
funny.
favorite show.
It's
I do
not.
Like, I like
I
when you
mean,
put it on.
I see my co-star's face on the couch, Adriana.
Huh?
You had a look of disgust on your face when I said Family Guy was my favorite show. I know Family Guy's got a lot of haters out there. I know they do.
well,
I
yeah, they
think
were
called you
out,
racist
you're literally
and
just chilling over
sexist.
there.
Hey, hey,
I'm so
hey,
sad
hey.
right now.
She did a lot of stuff.
As Seth MacFarlane has clearly shown us, he likes to take problems of current times head on. Just straight on and just tackle them.
So you will not argue that he has been racist
No,
and sexist.
I will not.
And you still support
And
those
homophobic.
episodes.
Well, they're
And
jokes. It's
transphobic,
not
Yeah.
real views he shares.
He's
At
making
all.
jokes.
They're jokes.
I do
Makes it-
like the Donald Trump episode
I'm just saying, like,
where he
they're
beats the
they're
shit out of him.
they're quite literally
I love
Just-
the chicken episode.
just jokes. I mean,
Where they're just beating the shit
the
out of
giant
each
chicken
Yeah.
fights,
It's
dude, they're
hilarious. It's
fucking
just so
hilarious.
funny.
There hasn't been one in
Recently.
quite a few episodes
That's because they squashed the
recently.
beef, didn't they? No, he died. The
He
chicken
died.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't
Cancer.
Peter?
Wait,
Oh,
no, he
yeah.
gave him the medicine. Remember at the end of the episode, he gave him the medicine. Where's the fucking giant chicken, Seth?
Bring him back.
He saved his life. And so he's like, all right.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
right. They
leaving
did
him.
that. That was the last
Oh,
time
yeah,
they
I
squashed
was-
the
He
beef.
was meeting
I
with,
was joking.
Lois.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
now
okay.
Lois and the giant hen have beef.
Ah.
What is the hen the chicken's wife?
yes.
Yes.
Horse.
The
course.
Lord.
Horse.
Yeah.
The Family Guy.
The lore, dude.
Yep.
They got fucking I don't know his real people name, but Ford narrator guy.
Ah.
What is his real fucking
I don't
name?
know. I'm really bad with
They
names.
call him Wild West in Family Guy.
Mm.
But they got him to replace Adam West after R.I.P. Adam West. He passed. That was really sad.
That was.
I cried.
No.
You know, I love the episodes where they did the one episode where they killed Brian off, and then everybody.
Oh my
freaked
God.
The,
The
fuck out.
internet had a absolute
Dude, I
bitch
remember
fit,
when
bro.
that
He's my
happened.
favorite though. I get it. He's
And
my
Seth was
favorite.
like, "Okay, all right,
I'll
I'll
bring
bring the dog
But
back."
But they
Chill.
Sorry.
They brought him back, and then he did a few episodes after that where Brian wasn't in it, and they at the bottom it would say,
Dumbass dog. What the?
at the bottom it would say like,
Bri-
"Hey,
it-
Brian's not in
yeah,
this
it was
episode,
like,
but
hey-
you don't really miss him, do you?" Y'all made a really big problem when he died, but do you miss him? Did you notice he?
Yeah,
wasn't
they
in
were
this
like,
one?
yeah, it was
That's
pretty
funny
much
as
word
fuck.
for word. That's what the little episode said because it was one of the ones where Cleveland went missing.
Oh yeah, and they found the deli.
Yeah,
See, I
and
know
it was
too much
it was
about
doing like the
Family Guy.
MTV style pop ups where it was like Cleveland used to own a deli, and they're like, oh yeah, Cleveland used to have a deli. And I was like, hey,
Oh,
Brian
yeah.
hasn't been in this episode at all, huh? Didn't mention much, did you? Had a big shit fit when he died, though.
Yep.
Well, he is my favorite character.
Yeah,
Oh,
Him
and
don't worry, he's
Quagmire.
I think it's absolutely hilarious that it's just Seth MacFarlane's speaking voice. It's just
Yeah.
his normal
Yes.
speaking
My two
voice.
favorite characters are just Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
honestly.
Quagmire too.
Two of my favorite characters are Seth MacFarlane. My third is Crunk. I love me some Joe Swanson.
Yeah, Joe Swanson.
Joe Swanson's good.
I love Joe.
Y'all
I like
crazy
that.
knowing all these names, bro. I can't.
Can't keep up.
Oh, and then
The guy
the
in the
greased
wheelchair.
up deaf guy bits are funny too.
Mm.
They're fucking
Greased up.
hilarious.
My
Yes.
favorites are the ostrich, where he goes, ah ha ha.
Ah!
I'm like, yeah. I also like when the Pewter Schmidts are in it.
Yo,
When
I
Lois's
love. I
parents are in
love.
it.
Yeah, I love them. They're fucking
Huge.
hilarious.
They make so many
dude.
old people jokes. I'm like, yeah.
Carter's-
I agree.
And it's so funny when Carter and Dr. Hartman are in the same episode because they're like
The
the
voice.
same voice, except like Carter's is tweaked just like a imperceptive amount. But once they get on the screen together, it's very clear that Seth MacFarlane is just talking to
Yeah.
himself in the booth.
That's what he really
That's
does
what's
when he does
What he
Brian.
does a
Yeah,
lot of-
He
he
really
was
talks
like,
to himself.
that's why the Brian and Stewie episode started. Seth wanted to test himself. He was like, can I go a whole can I carry the whole show, a whole 30 minutes with just two of my characters that I voice?
Literally just me.
Yeah, with
Like,
literally just me, and he did it, and everyone loved it, and the road episodes are my favorite. Road to Rhode Island,
He
Road
won,
to the
he won
Multiverse.
an award for the Christmas one where he wrote all the Christmas songs.
Oh,
where
yeah?
it was just Brian and Stewie.
Oh,
Where
yeah?
they went to the North Pole and everything happened. Yeah.
Oh,
He
shit.
won an award for, I think it was an Oscar, for the music he did for.
Yeah, he's
that episode.
crazy talented, dude.
Because
He
he
was,
sings all his stuff.
he was,
like
he was just
orchestrates it.
in the new Logic song, Self-Medication,
Yeah, he's
and sang like the second coming of Frank
I was just
Sinatra.
about to say that. He's the
Man's
second
is
coming.
dummy talented, bro. Like, it's crazy.
He has a ridiculous singing voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It is
very
it's
godly.
ridiculous.
It makes a lot of sense why he can do the wide range of voices that he
Yeah.
can do.
You would assume that somebody who can do a range of voices like that could probably sing.
Yeah.
He can sing.
Yeah, he
That's-
can
that's-
croon
that's
and everything,
impressive.
yeah. It is. His other shows take various other spots in the list. American Dad. I wasn't really big on the
I don't
Cleveland
like-
show.
I don't like American Dad that much.
I kind of do. I think it's funny. Wasn't big on the Cleveland show though. I just feel like the jokes weren't as
They
funny.
didn't hit.
I like.
I can get behind American Dad a little bit, but the other ones I can't.
There's only one other one.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
Family
I'm just-
Guy.
Oh yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
American Dad was one of the first like adult shows that I saw on
Yeah.
Adult Swim
No, mine was Robot Chicken.
growing up. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about
The
Robot Chicken.
Seth's beef on that on Family Guy about Robot Chicken, bro. The Seths go at it, and I think that is one of the funniest
Which
elements
is funny
to
he
it.
plays Chris.
Yeah,
So he'll
exactly.
make episodes where he's just dogging him.
Yeah.
Because the same guy that makes Robot Chicken makes.
Seth Green
he
is
plays-
also in
He plays
Family
Chris.
Guy as Chris
And
Peter's
so
son.
as Peter, he'll like be bringing up him and Robot Chicken, and he'll be like, "How do you feel about that, Chris?" And Chris will be like, "I think it's a great show. I think it's amazing."
They did.
I love
They
it.
did the Star Wars episode, and Carter was Chancellor Palpatine, and
Oh God.
Chris was Luke, and he was
Course.
just dogging Seth Green. Like, for that scene where he was like, "Strike me down, Luke.
Yep.
Strike me down."
Strike me down.
He was like,
That
"Yeah,
was a good impression.
thank you.
me down.
Do it.
Do it.
Tell me.
Kill me."
I don't think I've ever seen Robot Chicken.
Are you serious?
It's the
It's
stupidest
super
show
claymation
ever. It's
one
where
it's
like
good,
they have
but it's
action
just
figures.
stupid.
so good.
I
It
know
is
what y'all
so
talking about, but I've
funny.
never seen it.
Seth Green
What
is
were,
a
what were other
giant
adult...
child. Afro
King of the
Samurai, King of the
Oh,
Hill,
I like King of the Hill.
King of
the
the Hill's good.
Boondocks.
I've
I like
never
the
seen
Boondocks.
it.
The Boondocks
He
is
came
fucking
fast, yes.
hilarious.
I don't think I've ever willingly sat through a full episode.
I like
Of
King
what?
of the Hill. That's good.
I didn't
I,
like it.
I,
You didn't like King of the Hill?
I've
Propane
never
and propane. Damn it, Bobby! Do it.
Clouds.
Damn it, Bobby.
Clouds.
Damn
What
it,
was
Bobby.
that? Squidbillies?
Yeah,
Squidbillies?
My
Oh my God, I
stepdad
hated Squidbillies.
loves Squidbillies.
I hated
Shout out
it.
Justin, who loves
Shut out, Justin. He loves the Squidbillies.
No
Oh,
boy.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead.
They got revived too.
Cornelio. I need TV for my bubble. Fucking love them.
Dude,
They're
I
fucking
didn't see
hilarious.
an episode of Beavis and Butthead until I was probably like 18 or 19.
My mom had a
No
couple
way,
of
dude.
discs of Beavis and
You know
Butthead,
my
and I
mother.
thought it was like a
My
kid's show.
dad like played it for me.
Yeah.
You again?
He was like, "This is good."
again.
This is
Yeah,
good
my,
stuff.
I
You know
was
my
raised on
mother.
all of these shows with
Yeah.
my mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like if I wanted to watch those shows, I would have to sneak and watch those shows.
You know
No.
what isn't like an adult show per se, but what would come on at that time of night is George Lopez.
Dude, I
Dude.
fuck with George Lopez
You
so
fall
bad.
asleep and then
Dude,
that
I
starts
wake
playing
up,
and you get
I
shook
remember
away.
I'd stay up when I wake up.
Vividly.
waking up in my dad's
Everybody.
apartment
Everybody
in the
remembers
living
this.
room on
I
his
love
fold-out
George
couch.
Lopez.
But
That
like,
thick ass TV too.
no,
yeah,
yeah,
Badass
yeah.
TV.
Like, but like it was this fold-out couch. Like instead of folding out into a bed, like
It was like a futon?
it was like
A Murphy
like a
bed?
workout mat,
Okay.
and like
Oh.
it
Like a
folded,
pad?
like folded up.
He
yeah,
said, y'all really gotta
yeah.
know about this
There's
chair.
a pad.
He said, I
I'm
got
going
to
into
explain.
You need to
and
know
then waking,
this
waking
memory.
up on that to the intro,
Lowrider?
Yes,
And them
is
jumping.
is such a clear. I remember I could
Do, do, do,
if I
do,
could
do.
draw, I could draw it perfect. I remember
Uh-huh.
it so
Oh yeah, I
good.
could stop
At 3 in the
animation it
morning.
with
At
fucking
3 in the fucking
action figures. I promise you.
Next show.
My next show,
Family Guy went on for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Futurama.
Kind of
so
diverged
so
into a
long.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Futurama.
Futurama's number 2.
yeah, Futurama's number
Um,
2,
It's
and
good.
then
It is
yeah,
a good
it
show.
is number 3.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh god, I was gonna be like, God, yeah.
no, it's not. It's not Rick and Morty at all.
What?
It's
it's
solar
not.
opposites.
Invader Zim.
Ooh,
yeah.
I
Out
love
of left
that.
fucking field.
I love Invader Zim, dude. I love it.
It's
I love
a
it
very
so
good
much.
show.
It's a great show.
It's good.
It's
It's a very good show.
fantastic.
Gurr is my favorite.
Gurr is great.
Obviously.
Gurr, why are the jets empty? I had to make room for the tuna.
room for the tuna.
So accurate.
I love that little fucking robot.
I want tacos.
I had a,
God.
cheese.
I had a Gurr backpack that had the hoodie on it. That
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
had
yeah.
the zip up
I
hoodie.
felt so cool.
That had
was
like
awesome.
the little ears on it.
Bro, you were the ultimate emo if you had the Gurr fucking hoodie, bro.
Yeah, I had the Gurr hoodie with I cut the holes in the thing and I had the flop up ears, bro. I
I
was
always
the
wanted
coolest
that
cat
hoodie, bro.
in school,
But my
dude.
parents are broke bitches.
Damn.
Nah, my mom was like, "Oh my god, the Hot
So
Topic's so cool." so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was never allowed to.
See, my dad was scared of Hot Topic, so.
Stop.
My dad was
I was
scared of it,
literally
but
not
he would
allowed to
stand
go out.
outside and he
Yeah,
would
my
let me
dad
go
was-
Yeah,
inside.
my dad would
and
stand
get
outside. My
shit.
mom would come with me, but.
Couldn't go
My
to Hot Topic
stepdad,
or
on the other
Spencer's.
hand, would go inside with me, unfortunately.
Justin is of a kin to
Yeah,
a
and
emo
he would
kid.
be like, "Oh, you want these circus tent pants, dude, with all the chains, dude?
Dude.
Instead
Dude,
of
it
super
looks pretty
tight
fucking
skinny
fresh.
jeans? No?
See, my dad took me
Skin
to
tight,
Hollister
skinny
and
jeans?
Aeropostale,
Okay.
Abercrombie and
God.
Fitch, so.
Abercrombie.
See, no, I was not an Abercrombie and Fitch guy. I was an American Eagle and Hollister kind of guy.
Yeah. My dad.
Because I
always
liked
took
the
me-
whole surf scene.
to
I was very
Hollister and
SoCal.
Oh yeah.
I was just Hot Topic and Spencer's. That's where I got
I
it.
tried to be.
Obviously, if you know my lifestyle, very SoCal. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
SoCal, bro. Who the
SoCal.
It's very
fuck would
SoCal.
self-label
It's very Southern California.
SoCal.
I'm
It's
just
just
a
kind of
bum.
the
You ever
vibe.
been
You
to-
live the farthest east you can.
I know. I wish I lived on a beach, man.
You
I like
ever
the
been
beach.
to LA?
I want.
We
to
have
go
a
to
beach.
LA.
I don't.
We do.
We do be having beaches.
We do be having
Alright.
lots of
3
beaches.
hours away.
I
No,
Yeah.
it's longer.
Oh,
Like 4 hours.
speaking of which, beach trip this summer.
I just got that car. I don't want to drive it.
Shut up! You were just talking to me about going to the beach
Oh yeah,
on
if
the
they
way.
want to
here.
fuck up their car, I'll hop in their ride. But I'm not fucking.
It's not gonna fuck
Yeah,
up.
what?
Sam's got a Jeep.
Dude, I have a 2013.
He's already
bro.
gone
If
across
I'm
the country.
going-
What's 3
If I'm
hours
going
of
on a
driving?
That's how we
I'm
know
going
it's
to
gonna
mountains,
work.
bro. I'm not going to no beach.
For sure. We aren't gonna pack all
He's
into
like,
one
yeah.
car.
We're in
I
the
mean,
car.
there's
All
multiple
6 of
cars.
us in one, my G.
There's
Yeah.
4
Excellent
cars.
idea, guys.
Wow.
Where's the
With
stuff
snow,
going?
too.
There's
In
4
our
cars. Okay.
lap.
Yeah.
There's 4 cars. All right, guys.
You know, my pool just opened.
A pool is not a beach.
Sorry. It's
I'd
a
rather
poor
swim in a
man's
pool than a
beach.
beach.
Poor man's beach.
Yeah.
You don't like sand.
Exactly. Fuck
Just
this
go to
thing.
Wet and Wild. Wave pool.
Smash, splash, rock.
See,
love
but the
Wild.
beach isn't just sand, though. You know, there's other stuff
love
to
the
do at the
boardwalk.
beach.
But I
Yeah.
keep saying that you're
Broadway
like,
at
no,
the beach is the
I know, but we
best
can go to the
part
beach
of Myrtle
without
Beach.
you.
I should have said Jersey.
You said you
Shore.
don't like the
I-
beach. You
I
switching
said
up,
Broadway
bitch.
at the
Try.
beach
I
is
should
the
have
best
said
part
Jersey
of Myrtle
Shore
Beach.
for my favorite show.
Oh my God, yes, Jersey
Alabama!
Shore.
Speaking
Alabama! Oh my
I
God,
like
yo,
Jersey-
fuck me up
no,
with some
I
shitty
like
reality
Jersey
TV,
Shore.
Oh
bro.
my god, I didn't even think of reality TV. I didn't even.
I didn't want to do
cross my
myself dirty
fucking-
like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to either.
You watch
Love
reality
is
TV?
blind.
No.
That's fair.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Keep,
Nah,
oh
I
my
didn't go- I
God.
don't go that deep
Keeping
now.
up with
That deep?
fuck me
Yeah.
up with some
I'm
keeping
out
up
of
with
it.
So it's y'all on my
Kardashians.
Hulu watching that shit, because I know
Yeah,
it's not
it
me.
is.
Yeah.
We only watched it to
I only
see
wanted to see
our
Pete
Lord and
Davidson,
Savior.
though.
Yep, Pete Davidson. All hail to Pete.
And you know what? We didn't even see him, so it didn't even matter.
Yep.
Damn, that sucks.
They broke
Wow.
up like right after the first and
He was in
second
it for
time.
maybe one episode.
Yeah,
Damn.
he was in for 1 or 2 episodes and then they broke up and I was like, you
He's like, that was enough.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he said,
I think I don't need this.
I think I don't need this. It's all Kanye West's fault.
Kanye.
Did you know that we
Kanye.
were talking about
Wild.
shows during this?
Yeah.
We've
Remember
I'm
when
done.
you talked about the beach and then you talked about other stuff?
I'm done now. It's other
Anyways.
people's turns. I did all. That's all my
Okay.
shows.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna go
Started
with.
off heavy with.
Okay, my number one top for anything
Uh-huh.
is regular show.
Regular show's
knew
good.
it was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
that's
Fucking
one of
love
It's a
the
good
regular
show.
It's my number one comfort show. Rigby's my favorite character.
I hated how it ended.
Yeah, it was definitely a
I
different.
feel that.
It was out of pocket.
Out of
like,
left field.
Like
Like totally out of left
story,
field.
yeah.
They were like, hey,
Pops
we're
is
just
a.
gonna kill
It's like, hey,
Pops.
He's
Pops
dead.
is a god.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
His
are
evil
you
twin is
talking
destroying
about?
the world. He sacrifices himself to save all the people.
Every time.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
Homie
about?
literally says like, "Don't worry, Mordecai and Rigby. I know you're sad, but I promise this is a happy ending. Take care of each other. Goodbye." Like, how do you end like that?
Pop
Bro,
shot,
I'm
Pop.
sad, Pops.
How do you take a double barrel shotgun, close range to my heart, pull the trigger, and expect me to just be okay with that, dude?
And
You
then
can't.
As much as Mordecai had all the problems with Margaret as he did, and then didn't
I
even
did-
end
I
up
never-
with
Yeah.
someone.
Like,
Yeah.
no, he
Yeah.
did end up with somebody.
But
He ended up
didn't
with a
see
bat.
It was
It
so
Was it
like
Margaret though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Margaret
Wasn't
or
fucking
CJ.
Margaret.
CJ
or
was
CJ.
perfect for him.
Yeah.
I wish
And
he ended
was
up with
like,
CJ.
I really liked him.
I'm
with
so
CJ.
glad he didn't end up with Margaret. I fucking hated
Yeah.
Margaret.
I
She was kind of an
would have
ass.
been like, oh wow.
But
of
CJ,
course. But I
CJ
would've really
did
liked
have
if
her
she- if
problems.
he
Like
wound
she was
up with
really
CJ.
insecure about everything.
well, he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He was like,
Mordecai.
yeah, at the Christmas party, I'm going to fucking kiss her. Like, bruh, what are you
and
doing?
like at,
What
After
are
he
you
did
doing?
say a bunch of times that they're just friends, like
Yeah,
they're okay.
like-
And he didn't change the ringtone for her either. It was still the one he made for her.
yeah,
Stop it.
Of that
Mordecai.
voicemail, yeah.
like come on, brother.
Tighten up, G.
Homie,
Fumbling
it was his
the
first love
bag.
though. He was bound to make a mistake with somebody else moving on.
He was simping hard.
Yeah.
He was hardcore sipping for that Red J?
Russy? The Burdussy.
The Burdussy.
Ah, yes.
But I'm
But
so-
not the
But I will
Cloudussy.
say, I'm glad that Rigby ended up with Eileen.
Yeah, I like
They're
that.
so cute.
They're
yeah.
so cute.
They're
Adorable.
it's so cute.
Little raccoon and whatever
Some
otter
Eileen is.
thing.
Dog, otter,
Dog eyes,
Something.
bear.
Something.
They're the
So?
same thing. I don't know.
They're the same. She's
both
just a
raccoons.
raccoon.
Just a weird looking raccoon.
She's an albino raccoon.
What's that dog's name?
What's that?
What's that dog's
That's
name?
a
That's a
strange
cool
looking
looking dog.
dog.
What a weird chicken.
Okay, my other one is Alice in Borderland.
Yes.
I watched a
I
few of
haven't
those.
seen
Alice
like
in Borderland.
Yeah, like
Good.
5 or so episodes.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
That's the one that we watched a little bit of it, right? Where it was
Where they
The
were playing the
cards.
games,
well,
trying to
playing the
get back
game,
to
with
the world.
cards.
Oh,
It
yeah,
showed, like,
yeah,
a bunch of different
yeah,
things
yeah,
it
yeah,
could've
yeah.
been, and then they were in the hospital or something.
Dude, the ending had me fucking on the edge of my sheets.
I'm so
like,
ready for
oh!
that. I'm so ready for that next season.
I don't think it's gonna have a next season.
Shut your mouth. Are you
Because
serious?
it
Shut your mouth.
ended with telling you what happened.
Did it though? Because the last shot was the Joker card.
You're right. But maybe it's just saying like, ha, this was all a joke anyways.
No, I feel like that. I feel like that's like, hey, this is some
One thing I will
Matrix
give it,
Inception level
I
shit.
wish that they would do another season, like a spin-off, like, of them knowing each other. Like, because they don't recognize each other when they wake up.
Yeah,
But homie, the two main characters that, like, fell in love
yeah.
in the show, like, they kind of, like, they give a
They like
stare.
have a moment.
Mm.
They give a stare.
And then they walk
Yeah, and
past
they're like,
each
do
other.
I know you? And he's like, no.
Yeah,
He's like, but...
that was so
Do I?
so annoying.
He's like,
Yeah.
So
puts the Riz
I
on. He's
really-
like, but
But
do
do
You
I?
could
I
know
really,
me.
I
You
really.
could know me.
Yeah, but
You
it was
would
like
if
the
you did know
equivalent
me.
of like seeing the fucking dream of Twilight. You think everyone's dead, bro. It was the same
Oh,
thing.
the Vision
yeah,
one. Yeah.
that Alice has. Yeah.
I loved though that you got to see his squad again. Like it's because they all died.
Oh yeah.
Like seeing
It
all
was just
seeing
them
all
two
of
that
them again.
survived. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing
Well,
the
actually-
three of them together again was really cool.
Actually, the big guy. I forget their names, but the big guy with the girl in the leg, like they didn't
Huh?
die yet.
A big guy with the girl on the
They
leg.
got
didn't
shot,
he?
but they didn't die yet.
Big guy,
They
No.
crawled
girl
together.
in the leg.
Yeah,
They crawled
And then
together.
The guy with the white hair lived, and then the guy that
Yeah.
tried to kill them lived. Obviously.
yeah.
Bro, what are these descriptions?
If
The
you know
big-
the
The guy
show,
with the
you
white hair.
know.
The guy that tried to
I
kill
don't
them.
remember their
The
names,
guy-
bro. I'm bad with names.
The guy with the girl with the
Did you
leg.
know the guy with
She had to-
the big
she
guy
had to cut
with
off
the
her
girl with the
leg.
leg?
She had to
is
cut off
the
her leg
army
'cause he
guy
got
And
infected.
they
the girl with
crawled
the
away
leg.
together.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can't walk if you don't have a leg.
Anyway,
It's a roller
Yes.
coaster of a description.
and
Anyways.
you know, you know. Okay.
Such a good show.
Third one I guess is the 100.
Oh yes. Sir.
First of all, justice for my man's Lincoln. I swear to fucking God, why
Have
would
no
they do
clue,
that?
never seen.
dude. That
Lincoln was the
bullshit.
best part of that goddamn show, and they fucking killed him.
Lincoln was the black guy, right?
He wasn't black, but
What?
I saw like a few episodes of that show.
Who was Lincoln?
oh, the one that was with Octavia.
Oh,
I don't know what he's actually.
Yes.
But I don't think he's just black.
And
But that was. But the one thing I hated about that whole show though was the AI, like the artificial intelligence, like
the little chip thing.
where it was Allie trying to get everyone to go to the City of Light because she was made to save humanity.
Mm-hmm.
And so she, like, kind of takes half of the people and like tries to get them to like basically kill themselves to go to the City of Light.
Yeah.
And the rest of everyone's like, fuck no, you're dumb as fuck, leave us alone. And that whole period of like season or whatever, it was the most boringest thing ever. But everything else was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way they had the main chick's mom got taken over towards the end of the show and like was trying to kill her, and then how he gets like sucked herself out of the air vent in the spaceship.
Yeah,
that
sucks,
broke my
bro.
fucking heart, dude.
Dude, yeah.
That hurt.
Seeing everyone that died in that air vent, bro. But you know what? Also, I just can't believe they just sent down 100 fucking kids to like try to survive.
God! Like it was like that was their punishment. They were like prisoners, weren't they?
Yeah, they're.
It's fucked up.
That's one way to get rid of them.
Yeah, I think the one that had it the hardest though was Octavia, because Octavia was never known.
Yeah.
Because you could only have one child on the
Bellamy
spaceship.
was her brother.
Yeah, Bellamy was her brother, and he was the firstborn, so she had to hide underneath the floorboard when they would do like checks and stuff.
Yep.
And so when they got caught, they got put in prison.
Yep.
But she ended up like she lost Lincoln, and then she ended up like taking lead when they had to go into the bunker, and there was a bunch of people she had to like take care of and like divvy up food and stuff.
Becoming the Blood Queen.
Yeah,
or whatever.
the Blood
fuck.
Queen, because she made them eat each other.
Yeah,
because
they
they were
had
running out
to.
of food.
Because they had
but
to.
she wouldn't cook it, so they wouldn't become carnivores, like cannibals. Yeah, I was like, dude, that sucks. Like having to take all that on.
Being like just having to go through that.
And then people hated her for that. Like, nobody was helping her.
Yeah,
Why
what
the
did
fuck
you
are
expect?
you gonna be mad at her?
What did you expect?
Like, she was just a child, dude.
Like,
She was trying her best.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't like 5, but still, like, they never fucking lived life or anything.
Her especially.
Exactly.
Like she didn't have any social shit other than Bellamy, and her mom.
And the one time she got Bellamy trying to give her a time to fucking... They got caught.
They got caught and sent to the fucking ground.
Yeah. And some other honorable mentions are like Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh my god, I love Love,
Mirror.
Death, and Robots.
Yep.
Ooh.
Excellent shows.
I didn't even think about those shows.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I think Love, Death, and Robots
Workaholics is another big one.
Workaholics!
Yes.
Oh
The Office!
The Office! How did y'all forget The Office, bro?
The Office!
Friends, bro!
Friends!
Are you? Come on.
Friends is
Seinfeld.
Friends isn't better
Seinfeld's good.
than The Office.
How
bro.
much Friends? Isn't that? I thought Friends was like your shtick.
It was our shtick for a long time, and then we moved on to The Office because
Then I
we grew up.
We grew up.
Oh, but I like Friends. I never finished it though because I was watching it with y'all.
What the hell? We finished it. Couldn't
I
happen.
I
We
was
watched
trying
it
to
like
finish
three.
it,
but then
like,
Netflix fucking
twice.
took it.
I've watched Friends like 2 or 3 times.
It's
I've
so
all
good.
of it.
It's a good show.
It's a good, yeah.
And then I like Gravity Falls
Oh.
and Grey's Anatomy and just like a bunch of random other
A
stuff.
bunch of other ones.
Oh, I love House. Oh my god. I
Oh my
didn't see
God.
it.
House is
so
a good
good.
show. I really like House.
I want to actually watch it instead of just going through the clips on TikTok.
Another big one though I really do like is Awkward.
The Good Doctor.
Awkward's the one that I showed you, where everyone thinks she tried to kill herself,
Sturgeon.
and she has to wear that cast. The
Oh,
MTV show.
yeah.
I am a sturgeon.
I am detergent.
I am detergent.
The Good Place.
The Good Doctor.
The Good Doctor.
The
The
Good
Good Place. That was a good show
Oh my
too.
god, that's a good one.
That's
Oh
the
my
one
God, Parks
where
and
they're like-
Recs.
I said that. And when you said Office, I said Parks and Rec.
All right.
That's a Friends.
Noah's turn.
Noah, the one who
Who?
hasn't smoked.
Who?
He's like, who's Noah?
I'm not
Who's
here.
Noah? Not the
Who?
guy who hasn't smoked.
He's like, I'm just the button guy.
I'm
I
just
don't
sitting
say
here.
no.
I'm the
I
producer,
I just press the
brother.
buttons.
Now you gotta speak too, man.
I produce and
I
watch
gotta
waveforms.
speak.
3 shows.
3 shows?
3 shows.
Or 2. I kind of just did 2.
So the order that they're in is kind of unusual because they're in the correct order, but it's kind of categorized in a way.
Okay.
So my third favorite is live action, my second favorite is cartoon, and then my third favorite is adult cartoon.
Gotcha. Which you going second, first.
Can I
Yeah.
try to guess your
Cool.
first one?
What
won't
do
get
you
it.
think? What do you think my favorite adult cartoon is?
Bob's Burgers.
No,
It's not
Is
really
it-
Dang,
adult
Bob's
cartoon.
Burgers.
Is it?
Archery.
you guys have never heard of it before.
Never heard of it?
Never.
Is it on Apple TV?
No, it's on Adult Swim.
Is it?
it's
is
a-
it?
Obscure one.
Oh.
It's really.
Squidbillies.
No.
No.
What's the one?
That-
At the
I was
hamburger
literally gonna be like, what's
and
the
French
one with
fry?
the French
It's
fries?
not.
Aqua Teen
It's not
Hunger
Aqua
Force?
Teen Hunger
Aqua
Force.
I love Aqua
Hold on, hold on.
That's a
hold on.
good one.
Let me.
All right, I guess we're starting with number one.
Okay. Number one.
No, do it last so we have to be in suspense.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
I'm
my
gonna shit
third
myself.
favorite
Hey,
show,
Joanne Pfeffer.
which is live action, is
Yes.
Letterkenny.
Oh, Letterkenny!
Excellent show.
Excellent! Dude,
Excellent.
Canadian humor's
Letterkenny
so good.
Canadians.
is one of the greatest examples of obscure humor
Yeah.
because I think just the whole cast, I think everything that they do,
The way they
their
talk is so
their
funny.
mannerisms.
Is that the one where they're
Yeah.
always just like they're like
Yes.
They're all
the same
stands
Yeah,
up.
they're
I
always
love
stands
those
up.
clips, bro.
Yeah.
That's
those
Letterkenny.
Are so
It's on
funny.
Fuck
Those are
you,
so
Shorzy.
fucking funny.
Shorzy has
Those
his
are
own
so
show
funny.
now.
Yeah,
No.
sure, he has his own show.
Those clips are fucking hilarious.
It's
Yeah,
It's
I watched all 11 seasons of it. It was absolutely amazing, beginning to end. I watched it all in like 3 days.
Oh my
Jesus.
god,
Yeah,
dude.
I was on a
You
I
were
was on a
addicted.
binge. Yeah, I love
It's
that
like
show.
I'm
It's great.
not
Didn't I
going
show
to
it to you?
sleep.
No, my cousin showed it to
Gotcha.
me.
It's an excellent show. Though.
What?
It is an excellent show.
What?
What?
Sorry,
What's so
I
funny?
just remembered a show that I can't believe we didn't say either.
What?
BoJack Horseman.
Oh my god! BoJack Horseman!
That's my first. I changed everything
Never
I said. That's my first.
Tuca and
Never watched.
Bernie!
Tuca,
Are you
Disney.
serious?
Never
Disney
watched.
dog.
F
It's
is
so-
for
it's so
family!
You've never
good.
seen
No, you're
BoJack?
not.
Like it's
He hasn't.
like,
Never.
It's so good. Please watch it.
I don't.
It's
I'm not. I'm not.
Disenchantment!
I'm not a huge TV
Disenchantment!
I'm more of a YouTube guy.
Uh huh.
I
So
won't.
Just
I find all of my entertainment on YouTube.
Just look up the episodes on YouTube.
Just look at clips.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
watch
sure.
it in
I mean,
clip
super
format.
clips.
There's the
Will
loophole.
Arnett is
Yeah,
so
you can
good.
just watch
It's
it on
so
YouTube.
good.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good though.
It is
like,
good.
Have you
it's
guys
like-
seen
His
him?
arc.
It's like an actor battling with depression.
Oh
Type
shit.
of deal.
Yeah, it's
but,
really
but the actor is just a horse.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
There's
it's
animal
it's
people.
really really good.
But there's
Gotcha.
people too.
But there's
There are
humans, yeah.
people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a really good show.
It's really good.
Have you guys seen Disenchantment?
I've seen some of
seen
Disenchantment.
some.
Oh my
yeah.
god,
I think I've seen like one season.
I love Disenchantment. It's so good.
What was that one show that we watched about that guy that would like use his computer to travel to different dimensions?
Oh,
It was made by the same guy that made Adventure Time.
the
Oh, Midnight Gospel.
yes.
Midnight Gospel!
Oh my
yes!
god, I was going to say
That-
Oh my god, that show was
was
fucking...
amazing.
The last episode.
No.
we-
No,
You-
because you hated it when we were doing something.
Yeah, well, I
We
got
were
a
doing
little
an
freaked
illegal
out because they
substance.
started talking about some really...
No, you got freaked out because of the spider clowns.
I didn't
Oh
know-
yeah,
That's what freaked you- that's
I'm
what freaked you out.
arachnophobic, so that probably
Other
wasn't the
than that,
best
though-
idea.
Other than that, though, it's an amazing.
Yeah, other than that though, I was chilling,
The
dude.
best show.
It's so
to
good
watch
to watch
when, to watch
great.
when you're.
when you're doing some other things,
Yeah.
taking a trip,
It's great.
dude. It's
an
great.
excellent show.
Yeah, when,
Also-
when you're on a
the
nice
Midnight
road trip.
It's just
Also,
like, it's
Rick
just-
and
it's
Morty
like,
is
it's
really
like
good on a road
podcast.
trip
It's
too.
Great.
Rick
I
and
believe
Morty.
it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I don't
I
know, wait a
watched
minute.
Yes, it is.
all
Morty
of
makes me
Rick
not
and
have a good
Morty
time.
on a road trip, and that's how I learned how to do the Rick voice. Was on a road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing it on the road trip.
Bro, I still think that
During
one
it, it
episode
was crazy.
where Rick goes to jail was the most depressing shit ever, bro.
Oh, yeah,
my
when
God,
he
they're
turned
on
himself
the tiny
in.
planet.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was
Yes.
Just
so
thinking of that
sad.
makes me want to kill myself.
Him
You didn't
sitting
make- and
where
he's
the
like-
lava was in the middle of the world, just sitting there listening to them say that shit about him.
Yeah.
It was like,
Fuck Jerry.
Remember the son that screamed?
Yeah, and in the corn world.
Jesus. Stick this right up your butt, Morty.
Number 2.
You gotta stick it way up your
Number
butt,
two?
Morty.
Number 2.
I thought we
Burger
only had to
King
do
fuck.
one.
No, we're doing 3, buddy.
Damn.
3, you gotta talk for an extended period of time. I'm sorry.
That's
Make it
crap.
So number 2.
My
Let's
number 2, which is my favorite childhood cartoon. I do have some honorable mentions, actually. 2 of them. One is Chowder.
Oh,
Chowder! Flapjack!
Yes.
Flapjack!
Oh my
Ed, Ed, and Eddie! Courage the Cowardly Dog! Scooby Dooby Doo!
My second honorable
Codename
mention.
Kid
Next
Next
door!
Codename Kid Next
I
Door!
said that.
Fucking missed that shit.
They're falling
I
apart.
looked up.
They are fun.
Ah!
Not
Yes.
the booby socks.
Foster's Home for Imaginary.
Foster's Home for the
said
Going
that.
to
You
say
said that
I was.
earlier.
It was
I love that
on
show.
the list that I was
Blue.
looked up. Right.
Yeah.
Blair,
Okay.
Blair,
God,
Blair,
I love
Blair,
that show
Blair,
so much.
Blair, Blair.
Billy and Mandy, bro.
Coco,
Billy-
Billy-
Code Lyoko?
Grim
Code
Adventures of
Lyoko,
Billy Mandy.
baby.
Fantastic.
So I have quite a lot of history with Invader Zim. One, it is my mother's favorite show. She has
rad.
a Gur hoodie. For her birthday, I bought her a $70 to $90 Invader Zim diorama.
Oh, I remember you
Yep.
talking about that.
That was
If
it
it's
came in.
on
It's
her
beautiful.
desk.
It's
Is
amazing.
it?
Hell yeah.
I'll have to
Yeah.
pay attention next time. Over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
me too.
nice.
Yeah. It's big.
And it's same thing with Foster's. She just absolutely loves that. And Chowder. We used to
Yeah.
watch cartoons together, and she would love
Same
it.
with my
lit.
mom, dude.
My mom never watched cartoons like that. Like she was, I don't know
She's
what she
lame.
was like she was the kind of mom
Oh
didn't
my
like
god!
SpongeBob.
I should have said SpongeBob.
I
SpongeBob!
look, I literally just
I
said
was
that
gonna
she
say
didn't like me
Fairly Odd
watching
Parents.
that.
Fairly
One,
Odd Parents.
one show that I was gonna put on my list because I read the magazines a lot, and then they turned it into a TV show. Mad
Yeah.
TV.
Yes, dude.
I used to
That
love
was,
watching
that
Mad.
was my Robot Chicken
Yep.
when I was
Yeah.
younger. Was Mad TV.
Yep.
I loved when that would come on
I
Cartoon Network.
forgot
I was
about
like,
Mad.
I was like,
Yep.
My
Love
mom
that shit.
always watched cartoons with me, dude. She
Dude,
even
my mom
she's
loves
seen a
cartoons.
bunch of different animes, dude. Like she watches her own animes, like explores openly. Like I think she's
She's seen.
what
I told my
watching
mom to
Thunder
watch
X
Ranger
oh my god,
Kings.
Chainsaw Man is so good.
Yeah, she's seen
Oh my God, Chainsaw Man is so good.
I love Chainsaw Man
She's
so much.
seen Demon Slayer. She's
I'm
seen
so ready.
Jujutsu
I'm so ready for
Kaisen.
Sunday. I'm so ready for Sunday.
What happened Sunday?
New episode of Demon
New
Slayer
episode.
comes out.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
excited.
sir.
New
What is
episode
the-
of
what is
New
Vinland Saga
episode
comes
of
out
One
Monday!
Piece also drops.
Vinland Saga.
Oh fuck yeah! The
It's
whole
gonna-
season, just the whole season drop.
No, one episode.
It's closing really soon. We
It's-
got 2
it's-
episodes left.
Word.
Same for me in the One Piece boat. Wano is
No,
wrapping
it's
up.
not ending.
Wano is wrapping up.
is.
Wano is wrapping up.
Okay, that's right.
Luffy
Yeah, but
just
what's
crushed
after
the
Wano?
Eternal Log Pros for fucking Laughtail because he's a goddamn badass.
The next episode we get will be
Nope, it will not be Gear 5. Gear 5 is
Gear 5, I think
July
it's gonna be.
July 29th.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've
it's
seen
not
that.
even next season. I thought it was gonna be the next season.
Nah,
No.
Joy Boy is who's gonna beat Kaido.
Kaido, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Zoro and Sanji were fighting King and
Queen.
Queen. Haha. That just
You
smacked in
didn't
my
just
that
Yeah.
just smacked in my head.
You didn't know.
Um,
King and Queen
and
and
Zoro
Kaido.
was like, "Hey, Swirly Brows, if we win this fight," he was like, "Yeah, I know. We'll get to see a glimpse of Luffy becoming the Pirate King."
Yep.
And that's when he
Finally.
beats Kaido.
Yep.
Well, that's not official yet because he still has to beat Emo and Gorosei, who Sabo is fighting right now in Egghead.
Mhm.
The
Dude,
Egghead incident.
I was wondering where the fuck Sabo even is.
Sadibo right now is fighting for his life against Emu and Gorosei, even though everybody who has put him on Fraud Watch, you're wrong for that. He's facing the strongest 2 in the world
Hey, we're not
government.
supposed to be talking about anime, man.
I'm sorry.
Let's get back on
God,
track,
I'm
man.
Let's be talking about shows.
You- Sorry.
that are not
said
anime.
No more anime.
Sorry.
No more anime.
You said honorable mentions. You didn't say your number 2.
His number 2 is Invaders.
My number 2
Oh,
was
was
Invaders.
Invaders
Zim.
Zim?
Yeah,
Yeah, my honorable
I
mentions
missed-
were
oh, I
Chatter
missed
and
it.
Foster's.
Yeah.
I missed it. I guess I missed
I can't
that. I just
believe
heard
we
you
got
launch
Foster's
right
too.
into it.
You
Oh
missed the
yeah,
transition.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, I missed the transition.
He's a little.
I'm good, dude. I'm kick your ass. Shut up.
Number
Number
1.
one,
Number 1.
Number 1.
since you couldn't guess it, is Super Jail.
Super Jail.
Fuck!
I've never
I
seen
remember that one.
It
Dude.
ran
Super Jail.
for 7 years, from 2007 to 2014.
It was the most ridiculous show ever, too.
It was
hilarious.
It was perfect.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was perfect. It was the wildest, most obscure show. It was gory. It was about perfecting the art of incarceration.
Super
The
Jail.
Warden was probably the best main character out of any Adult Swim show I have
I don't
ever
think
seen.
I've ever. This gives me like bad trip vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
There
this
is an
looks like
LSD episode.
This looks like something you would see on a bad trip.
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
what the fuck? I
I've
would
seen
hate
this.
to watch.
I can
this.
say
on that.
I had been under, and I watched it, and it was peak. It was
Really?
even better than when I watched it when I was a kid.
That's cool.
Have you guys seen the show that was it ran back then too, and it was on Adult Swim. It was called China, Illinois. This one.
Yes,
I've
I
seen
do.
this in like a fever dream.
Wow.
Have you seen this?
Oh yeah, I have.
Vague.
Oh my god.
Vague remembrance.
Flashbacks to Nam.
Right, I
I've seen,
swear.
I've seen like 2 episodes, and it's just in flashes. It's like, what is this?
We talked a lot about Adult Swim, but nobody talked about Metalocalypse.
Fuck, they were a real band,
Yeah,
too.
they were, bro.
Yeah, and
They
it was
made
really
that
good.
show.
What metal?
Metalocalypse.
It's literally a metal band that was an animated show.
Yeah, they were like, we want to make money besides our music, so that way when we're not able to play our music anymore, our families don't fucking run out of money. So they were, Adult Swim was like, hey,
Let's
make a show
make a
about
show.
you. And they were like, fuck
We're
yeah, that's
in.
metal as
We're
fuck. We're
doing
in. And it was the most amazing show. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get resort. It's so good. Such a brilliant idea. That's why I'm so ready for
Mr.
us to start
Pickles?
doing more
Mr.
stuff.
Mr. Pickles.
Mr.
Oh my
Pickles was
God.
kind of crazy
Mr.
for me.
Pickles?
I can tell that nobody liked South Park because nobody brought it up.
I was
I
actually about to say,
like
I'm
South
surprised
Park.
Trey didn't bring up South Park.
I don't
Okay,
think
look.
I don't think
He
you
never
like
really
South
watches
Park.
it.
I have beef with South Park, okay?
I don't
Got
think you like
beef?
South Park.
Beef.
I have beef with early
Wasabi.
South Park. I
thought
don't like.
I thought early South Park was the best South Park.
I hate it.
I thought it was the best.
I
South
hate
Park.
the
I've
animation.
never watched
No.
it. Like, consistently.
I hate
it.
I've
Oh my
only
God.
seen
I hate
I
it.
totally forgot about this show. Loiter Squad.
I hated the animation. I hated the moving heads.
Tyler,
Like
the
I didn't
The
like it.
bouncing.
But newer South Park. Oh yeah, I totally dig it. Totally dig it now. The animation
fair.
style now is dope. Love it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fair.
New old South Park, fucking hate it. Once they switched, whenever I find the point that they switch the animation, I'll give you a definite season number where I start to like South Park. But yeah, early
Yeah.
animation style just
But
it
you know
wasn't
what
for
was
me.
one that was always so disturbing to me?
What?
Children's Hospital.
Yes, bro.
Why the fuck did they look like that?
They had a game for that on AdultSwim.com.
What
I
was
don't
the
remember
show
that.
with the puppet guys and they worked at the meat place? Do you know
What
I'm
was
talking
that?
That sounds like
Andre's
a TV.
Epic Show or something like that?
about?
No.
No. You're thinking about the
Wait a
Oh my
minute.
God, Children's
it wasn't.
Hospital.
It wasn't
Oh
on
my God,
Adult
that's
Swim,
the-
No,
was
it
it? It was
was
on
a shit
Nickelodeon.
show, yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
God. Was
It
it?
was like
Oh.
meat
It's like
something.
Mr. Meat.
Mr. Meat! That's what it was!
Mr.
Or
Meat.
what? Yeah.
Looking
Do
it
you know
up.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Where it was the 2 kids and they had the weird like claymation
Oh, I
lips
hated
that were
that
like
one.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
rounded.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Every
Disgusting
time they
animation
come on my
style.
TV, I'm like, get that shit
was
off
like a-
my
like
TV.
a-
It
Like-
tra-
like
like
if you-
disturbed me, bro. It scared
It
me.
looked like if you
It was
took
disgusting.
Does anybody
Ew.
watch Fanboy Chum Chum?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Mr. Meaty. That's
Mr.
Mr.
Meaty. That's what it
If
was.
you took Chum Chum, made him real, and then like fucked him up, and then made him clay, is what that.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate that shit. It's like it disturbs. It's
so
disgusting.
weird.
It disturbs me. It's
Okay, y'all remember
absolutely
Fish
horrible.
Hooks?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds.
What'd you
That's
say?
a fish hooks.
Or fish
Hooks.
hooks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fish hooks. I mean,
What was it
I
on
still
Adult
have
Swim?
to go.
Yeah, but out of
Oh,
out of
shit.
any TV show,
Oh, yeah.
Super Jail is my favorite.
We
of
got
all
Oh,
Let's
time.
say
it was
about-
Disney Channel show.
Sam's gotta go, man.
I got 3
Oh shit!
shows.
Do
Oh
it.
shit! Number 1, kind of an anime. I don't really know if you can consider. It is.
Let me
in a way.
guess.
Cowboy
Is it
Bebop?
Cyberpunk Edge Runner?
Yes, it's almost like I told you this before we entered the building. Yes,
almost
Cyberpunk
like
Edge
That's not
Runners.
really an anime.
It's not
No, it
really.
is.
It has
is.
anime style.
The
Yeah.
Netflix show.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I've
good
seen
though.
a lot of good shit about that show.
Watch it.
I haven't finished
Yeah.
it. It's
Watch
really
it.
good.
Watch
And
it.
they
Okay.
say it makes you play Cyberpunk a lot
Yes.
different. They
Yes.
say it makes you beat Adam Smasher up a lot worse.
A lot harder.
Yeah, a lot harder.
You get a lot more prepared at the end of the game, knowing that's what you're going against.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it like a?
It's
based
a
on the
prequel.
game?
It's
Yeah,
a
it's a-
prequel to the game,
Oh, okay.
technically.
Technically, it doesn't have Johnny Silverhand in it though.
Sonny Silverhand was pre Edge Runners.
Okay,
he was
so
the
prequel.
Yeah, he was an old head. Like
Okay.
he was original Vanguard of Edge Runners.
Facts.
I played the game.
We played the game too. I just don't. It was a long time.
I loved it. I loved the shit out of
made
it.
a character.
I did
Hell
too.
yeah.
Amazing.
That's the best part of the game.
Yeah, I loved it too.
And my
It's a
I
good.
played it
It's
all the
good
way
shit.
through.
The show though. So pretty much we go through the life of Oh God.
Give us the synopsis.
Oh man, Sam, this is your
What's
favorite
his
show.
name?
You can't forget his
It's
name.
my third favorite.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Martinez. I know his last name. It's David.
David?
question mark.
Question mark. We're getting it confirmation.
Correct.
David Martinez.
He's
All
like,
right.
yeah!
So David Martinez is going to a corpse school. He's going to the top corpse school. His mom's paying for it.
Okay.
She's working her ass off, double shifts every day.
Double shifts, okay.
They live in the apartment that you have in Cyberpunk. That's their original place.
What?
That is wild.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
The place you,
You-
your first apartment?
Your first apartment in Cyberpunk is where they
So,
lived.
Real
That's crazy.
Poorville.
Yeah, and they got evicted because, okay, spoiler alert, his mom dies in a car accident.
Arnar!
Yeah, there was gang violence, crossfire.
Of course.
Yeah, and she didn't have any insurance, so they just left her on the street to die. David had to find
Like that capitalism.
almost like that capitalism shit. Crazy. It's
Crazy.
like late stage capitalism isn't good for the world.
Or
But
something
What a
like
wild
that.
concept.
but pretty much David Martinez has to figure out what he's doing with his life after his mom gets
And
hospitalized.
then he becomes a tomb.
Yes, but first his mom dies. From the
First,
accident.
his mom dies.
Again, for real this time. He brought her to the hospital. They were like, "Oh, she's gonna be fine." He was like, "Cool." He comes back the next day. She's dead.
What the fuck? She's gonna
She
die.
dies for real this
She's
time.
dead.
They give him her ashes and her jacket, and her jacket is like this really cool electric green jacket with like glowing blue on it. And he finds a cybernetic attachment in his mom's jacket that he was like, oh shit, and he tries to look into it, and it's like a thing called a Sandevistan. It's a military grade spinal attachment that lets you accelerate time, kind of. It lets you adrenaline burst so you can move faster than anyone else. And he decides to get it installed, and apparently most people can't withstand using it more than like 2 times a day. And in the first like day of him having it,
He uses it like a bunch.
he uses it like 9 times, and then he gets a nosebleed and passes out.
Yeah.
But excellent show, totally watch it. He gets inducted to a gang,
Yeah.
and that's how he starts making money.
I'm all for my girl Rebecca.
Oh, oh man, and Lucy, god damn. So
Boys drooling over here.
no, that show
I stand Rebecca 100%.
fair. But that's why we don't like
Sis.
Adam Smasher.
That is why we don't like Adam Smash.
That is why we don't.
Fuck
like
Adam Smasher.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! You'll see him at the very end. He's a dick.
He is a dick.
Number 2. My number 2 show is Steven Universe.
Oh, Steven Universe!
Yeah!
You look like Steven, dude.
I gotta leave, dude.
I've
I gotta
cosplayed
go.
him before.
I can't
Really?
believe
Yeah,
I
he
has.
forgot
There's pictures.
Steven.
I have.
Wait,
Universe.
wait.
You, I
Oh,
would
we
say,
love
wait.
Steven Universe.
Please give
Dude,
me.
we love Steven Universe.
It's a great show.
Give me a
Steven
picture.
Universe Future.
Oh! When he got pink, dude,
Yeah, when
because
he
he
got
was having
pink.
so many problems with his mental health.
Yep.
Ah!
PTSD's a bitch, man.
PTSD sucks.
Cosplay at? Was it
The movie?
Animation or Ichiban?
The movie?
Okay.
Sam, the movie?
The
About
movie.
Spindell?
Dude,
That was like a massive band-aid. She really kind of fixed the shit at the end.
yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She
was
was
like-
the new Rose.
Yeah, she was
basically,
like-
for the
she was like-
diamonds.
Hey, Steven, why are you freaking out? Yeah, I love that show.
Love it.
I
love
can't
Hell
believe I forgot Steven.
And you remember
That
it
will be
now.
written on my tombstone.
I can't
I
believe
can't
it.
Forgot-
believe I forgot Steven Universe.
Steve, cannot believe that.
No, it's gonna be on her tombstone. It's gonna be like, I forgot Steven Universe, and from under the ground, you're gonna hear.
Yeah. I can't believe this.
Deester took so many pictures of
Yeah,
other
he
people.
really did. And my number one.
Number one.
One person mentioned it, but it was only a fleeting mention. We didn't actually get any actual conversation about it. Not the OG, but What's New Scooby-Doo?
What's new, Scooby-Doo?
Is-
We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery.
And that's it. That's all we can sing.
Yep.
And that's where copyright strike
That's
comes
playing in
in.
the car.
All right, that's done.
that show peak.
See, but I grew up with the original Scooby-Doo too.
It was good. It was
Where
good.
Shaggy and Scooby were heavily stonerized,
Yes,
bro.
they were.
Heavily, like
Definitely.
in a couple
Well,
episodes,
the
they
sandwich
had
was this
Shaggy's
fucking tall,
eyes
big,
like
one
colored
fucking
in
bite.
red,
Yep.
like while they were eating, bro. And I
Heaped it.
He's the man.
peeped it, bro.
Yeah.
Stoner
Hey, he's-
confirmed.
A guy named Shaggy giving Scooby snacks to his dog
You know
that he
they're-
also eats.
You know they're animals.
You know they're animals.
animals,
You've
bro.
kind of figure it out. His
Look how much
colors.
They
eat.
changed some stuff in some movies too. Like in one
from
version,
Three Houses.
they had like smoke coming out of the van,
Yeah.
and Scooby and Shaggy hiding a bunch of stuff.
Mm.
And then they took it off the shelves,
Yes.
like after like 5 or 6 years, and re-released it where they were like smoking meats.
Yeah, I was about to say they were
in the
cooking.
yeah, they were cooking
Cooking.
in the van and not doing something else.
Yeah, they were
Not
cooking.
Heisenberging in the
No, they
fucking
were
van.
Heisenberg.
They were
They were cooking.
I think
Cooking
that's
it up.
hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I love it.
peak shows.
I can't find it.
I know.
All
right.
I can't find
He
it.
can't find
Oh,
it.
it's so tragic. I really wanted to see you, Steve.
You're gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna need. I'm
I
gonna
had
need that
a- I
picture.
had
The
a
next
Steven shirt.
time I go over
The
to
red
his
shirt
place,
with the
I will
star,
make
I
him
had that.
put on the tank top, and I will take a picture of him and send it to
Please,
you.
I have
come
the
on,
original
for
shirt,
the
too.
love of God.
Bro,
I need to get the
I
pink
need
jacket.
you to do that for Halloween when we take Halloween pictures for the tram.
I'll do
When
it.
I get my hair
Facts.
long and I dye
did
it
it for
blonde,
Halloween.
I plan on
In
cosplaying
like
as Thorfinn.
2014, I
Nice.
think.
You gotta do
I even
your,
got
the
a
hair and
big gem and I
everything.
Yeah.
glued it to my
Nice.
belly button.
That's what looks sick as
Fuck
fuck.
is
Maybe I'll also get toned.
Maybe.
I'm gonna do the Zorro for Halloween. I plan on
Yep.
bulking up, a little
I will
bit.
also be Zorro for Halloween.
I am not getting as big as he is in Wano. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
want to
jacked.
be that big.
we're
That's
pre-time skip hair color anyway.
yeah. Like, well, I want to age it up a little bit because he's still kind of like they draw him straight.
Straight as a board.
I've no
I don't
idea
want
what
straight. I
I'm
want a little bit of beef.
A little
I
bit
have
of
no
beef
idea.
in my bones.
Yeah,
All right.
swords are
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
wanna
expensive.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You could always get one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I recommend
gonna get
looking on
real
Etsy.
swords. You
Yeah.
get the real ones.
Yeah.
The ones they use.
And they also have to be light enough for me to put one in my mouth.
Yes.
make them out of paper mache and.
That's why I said wood.
But then it's gonna taste like.
It's gonna taste like wood anyways. You're putting the handle in your mouth.
Just spray the handle with a flavor. That you
Uh-huh.
Ooh, with like the sour candy
Yeah, exactly.
Put the goop on
So
it.
I'm like, so I'm drooling,
Yep. Frothing at the mouth.
frothing because it's so sour. It's so delicious.
You're just like a
Delicious.
9-year-old chewing on a pencil.
Oh my god. Like a beaver. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how he gets. He's gonna, at the end of the con, it's gonna be just like the hilt of the sword is gonna be almost non existent.
Yeah. You just chews through it.
I eat through it.
It's candy, actually.
It's actually candy, yeah.
Candy sword.
Candy sword.
Alright, do
well,
we wanna
I think
wrap
it's
it
gonna,
up?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was transitioning there. You gave me 2 more seconds, I got in there.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm
We're
just
trying to.
No,
We're rushing you.
We're rushing you. Do it now. Wrap it up now.
End
it! End it!
Thank you for listening to the Tram podcast. This was our talk on some of our favorite TV shows.
Yes.
This is us signing off. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye!
Adios.